Hello, my name is NahNah, and today you are smoking a Ciggie with NahNah. So, want to shout out to my yellow sisters and brothers. I don't know, I only just got it. When you wear yellow, you know you're special, and that's applied to all colours. So today I'm going to read something. We've got Drake in the background, I should turn it down a little bit. So I've been busy actually writing manifestations, mantras, diary entries, letters to my celebrity friends, raps. So I've got something to, I've written 2 pieces. One was on energy and matter, and the next was on the soul and the spirit. And this is something that is just brilliant to share. I just found a basic system glitch. A hex applied to a light, a certain view or angle. I have already vanquished something dark from above. Computer system upgrade of DNA activation, due light of principal effect, use once only. So, well, what it is using light, so the meaning of light, meaning like we look at light and dark, yet we look at dark matter and that's space, that's not dark. So light being used once only effect, where the principle of it, we know it's not bad. We know that when it comes to the energy part of it, we think we're wasting energy, so we turn it off, and that's because of the cost of money for that energy. Then, so we flame included in this, but the flame that we make, so lighters, all that kind of stuff, and then using the one for the fire on the logs or salt planes or anything like that. You would use it differently. So you just find another reason, intention or idea that support that as well. But you have to be quite smart about it. So until I do, no one can really say what it's for. To me, it was for sending messages to other worlds. I've seen it used for something else, an artist losing their work and to send messages to people. And not applied to buildings or people, though cause and effect used once only until structured, smart, personal approach is taken to this fact, my approach. Light is obvious nature, so excluding all prejudged ideas. Separates rest, so separates those ideas, those little bits and pieces that I've just said, and strings them together in the form of a shape, making something whole, you know? So then this is used, and then using the English language, so this being like my name, where Thoth of Isis of Thoth, and that being because of reforming again, becoming that big, you know, so, or becoming big enough to become that big. And to utilize pathways for home improvements. So make all those ideas for home improvements, and special and not against me in any way. So if I like something, then not being able to use it against me, especially when you've got almost rights to be able to utilize those tools. For example, I thought something that was really, really great was the fact that we're operating at 440 hertz or playing music at 440 hertz when the vibration of the planet has actually increased dramatically. Hence why we have to now, not now, it was always going to happen, but, and these aren't because of each other, but going up to the 5D, which is not the fifth dimension like we imagine, where the creators have thought come to form, but more of an outlook that, I don't know, that sees us come up to another level, and that level being actually just a level, not so much in an order. It's more about accomplishing the levels and utilizing each level so efficiently that it improves everything. So we are going to the plane of light, which means we'll come into our light body. Our light body is like our spirit, you know, so it's like our spirit turning on full time, but not in a way where it's operating really quickly and time and space is used in any way to disfavor it. So operating in a completely different structure that is on a different level and allows us to progress into our plane of light. So you may already have a spirit. I had my spirit come to me when I was living in Brisbane last year, and I travelled through the light from an ancient time back, and I had to inherit the spirit of Isis. So that actually happened in a thing, though it's said that I lived all of those lives. I may have lived another set of lives, considering when enlightenment and meditation bring forward information and then is delivered to you about your reality. Your reality is, or when it comes into my world, my reality is the knowledge of who I am, how I've come here, and not even having to explain why or how, just for the respect of where we've been. So we then see where in enlightenment I was called Horos, but not the Egyptian one. So it's a level of enlightenment, just like we're discovering these dreams of Christmas were a form of enlightenment, and I received mine quite early. Like, I think I was quite young, before 10. So yeah, it's really just different levels of structure and improvement. And if those levels don't improve when it comes to, and this is not applied to matter, this is when those levels don't improve, they kind of are upgraded, you know. So we kind of see it being very confusing, and that's what they want when it's not. We're just removing that part of the system to make sure that we're all doing the things that we actually are doing consciously, and achieving those things as well, and instead of having implanted ideas or stuff like that, you know, not functioning properly to have to channel someone to take from them, where when we channel, we're actually listening to a frequency and then delivering the information ourselves. This is not an energizing thing either. So it's really separating these ideas so they can come forward and the world can actually work in a better way. So I need to smoke this cigarette. That's all I've got to say for today. I'm working really, really hard on our earth, and I am starting to make some ground. These challenges and tests that the universe has set for me are literally come forward in a learning style that is like high school. and except it's embedded into my life. I learned so much about how we work and our knowledges that I'm starting to deliver these messages myself. I know that Gaia sends her love. I thank you very much, listeners. Love, NahNah.